You're watching ABC4 News.
Well, the University of Utah reaches a milestone this week, turns 175 years old, making it the oldest state university in all of the West.
A big deal. Our Craig Wirth graduated 50 years ago from the U of U, has been on the faculty there for over 30 years, and you've collected the school's history for decades now.
Well, I certainly have, and I did a film 25 years ago about the U when it reached its 150th anniversary, and I interviewed grads from the early days and included old snapshots and film. Now for tonight, I pulled some of those photos, plus a couple of interviews that I did 25 years ago, one with a very beloved grad, President Gordon Hinckley. The charter was signed 175 years ago, February 28, 1850. And the fancy document hereby created the University of Utah, which meant it was time for a fundraiser. Brigham Young gave $20 and a Mr. Cole gave a load of wood. And that's all you needed to get a university going. A university that was first called the University of the State of Deseret. And all that called for a toast, as reported in an 1850 Deseret News. To the University of the State of Deseret, the nucleus of a mighty orb, whose brilliant light ere long will level false systems and theories in the dust. Wow. Now they rented Mrs. Pack's front room on West Temple Street. And it was kind of awkward, though, to house your state university in someone's front room, especially if they were eating dinner. So the Board of Regents picked a spot of land to the east, right where the cow was standing. Architect Richard Cletting drew up a swell building. It's the Coles Building. What a swell place. New buildings, beautiful site, and a healthful location. By the 1890s, it was now the University of Utah. By the 1920s, there were some tough traditions back then that are now gone. Like what happened if you accidentally stepped on the university's seal in the Park Building? Well, to find out, I once interviewed a student who went here 100 years ago.
We had matinee dances there on that marble floor. And of course, as a freshman, there was a little penalty, a little hazing if you walked on the seal of the university there.
And he says the worst tradition then was that freshmen had to wear beanies all day long. Yep, 24/7.
We had to wear little caps as freshmen so we could be identified as youngsters, you know.
Now the university could prosper. There were classes in being a lineman in newfangled electricity, Model T repair, blacksmithing, among other swell courses, and all free without tuition. Well, of course, the university would never charge tuition. That might have changed. Then came other buildings, such as the Park Building, with elegantly designed materials. And it would be the last time you could find a parking spot.
There was no parking problem here on the Circle. If you'd have asked me what a parking lot was, I wouldn't have known what you're talking about.
But there was a campus and campus life. It was a real college. 20 years ago, I interviewed one very good and kind student of the early 1930s. He went on to become one of the university's most beloved grads.
Well, I had an ambition to become a journalist. Just think of that.
President Hinckley also fondly remembered wonderful social outings at the U.
I remember vividly the junior prom, which was held at the state capitol, another junior prom, which was held at the Hotel Utah. They were classy affairs and a lot of fun.
Well, the university continued to grow and students continued to arrive. And the 1950s became the 60s and 70s. Not a great look in fashions, but a swell university. Oh yes, look at that freshman in 1970. Yeah, the guy on the right there, it's me. Just a very small part of a very big university.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, How'd you like that hair there?
I liked the fashion. I don't know I thought that was cool. Retro.
Retro. That's back in the days I had hair and it was black and curly and long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, amazing. And wearing beanies, if my students would only wear beanies now, I could recognize them.
That would really help them
The youngsters.
stand out.
Really help.
The youngsters.
It would be, yeah.
Oh.
And stepping on the seal.
Don't do that.
No. Maybe I've stepped on it a few times.
Oh, Greg. Iconic, Greg. Oh, my goodness.
So fun.
Craig, you're my favorite alumni.
Yeah.
You know that?
Well, gosh.
Easy.
Yeah, and I feel like any affair that Craig's at is a classy affair. So I'm like all about that, and
So classy.
I can't help it. I just love him.
Oh,
I just
man.
love him. Go Utes, right?
It's so good.
You got it.